Greetings, my Rantians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of the Anno 117 Veteran Mode difficulty. Yeah, you just had to first. How many seconds are we in? It's not a record. I've had one at 3 seconds. But there's something I wanted to talk to you guys about, or a few things. First things first, I want to reassure everybody that I am still following the guidelines. I have reached out to confirm that it is still okay for me to be putting out these videos, so do not worry. I still am allowed to do so. I double, quadruple check. They're more than likely already sick of me, so don't worry about that. The second one is that in the previous episode, we found out that the AI has pretty much sprawled in Albion, so there are no available islands unless we go to war. I don't necessarily want to be doing that immediately. I want to enjoy the game, build the city, work on our additional provinces, or the whole 2 holdings that we have there, and probably fighting Concordia, which is the immediate thought for what I have going on right now. So I wanted to bring this up to everyone's attention and get your feedback as to whether you would like me to start another fresh playthrough. We'll still keep this one going, just have that one on the side, starting off in the Albion region with different AI, probably a little bit more lax on the gameplay itself. And we can go ahead and do that just so get 2 different regions and have the variety. Please let me know if that's something you would like me to do. I'm totally cool with it. And if not, we can just stick with this one and play out the long game, going up against this crazy powerful AI, which I take it as a legitimate challenge. So I will wait to hear from you guys in the comment section about all that. And regarding the island happiness, it is very weird. I have been providing almost everything to them, but not everything is going to be resulting in them, being completely happy. Along with that, I did put our archers and our onagers in camp mode, so I'm going to probably fix up this spot later on too. We can go ahead and recruit some legionaries now, which is fantastic. And throughout the process of me just jumping in and doing like 1 or 2 things with the save, we now have trade rights with this lovely lady, Zara. So she's going to be helping us out, at least supplement our already kind of isolated position until we start expanding. So I'm happy about that. There are a few things that we're going to need to work on along with continuing to build probably in this direction. The first one is that we need to get these vintners built up. And this is a fantastic spot for it. And I'm going to plop it down right over there. Now, wine has a... it's a very good thing, but at the same time it's a very bad thing because we are going to lose out on a little bit of our research points over time when we provide the really nice wine to our equites, which is okay. I guess I'm okay with that. The other thing is that I now have a Pentaconter that's bringing in the necessary stuff for the marble and as well as starting up with the glass. So I need to get this glass blower, or the mineral crusher, excuse me, built up right now. That's a really cool, holy, okay, I've never seen this building before. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. How are we doing back here health-wise? Well, I think we should also consider putting down some of these poop shacks. I mean, it will help us just a little bit, I think. There we go, there we go. We're also gonna get rid of all of these, because we need room for expansion of the city. We'll keep the warehouse, though, because we have a couple of services over here. We're going to need a couple more. So we'll leave the road probably... no, never mind. The road needs to be fixed up. I guess I'll link it up to the main one going up towards Villa Rantia for now. And this thing can still stay in the middle for the most part until we really figure out what's going on. The next thing is I really want to increase the amount of concrete we are producing because we now have access to building stone walls and gates. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the first one down right over here. Please face the right direction. I'm begging you. Oh, God bless. Okay, they are. They're facing both directions, but for the most part, they're over here. That's really sick. And you can even like build over the palisades with these particular stone walls, and they do take our concrete in order to build them. So that's the additional downside. But it looks pretty sick, does it not? How far can we go? This is 18. All the way to like about here. Okay. And what we need to do is to start shoring up our defenses a little bit more. So we need to have some stone archer towers. Okay, I didn't go ahead and build the wooden ones because I, quite frankly, didn't really like them and see the need for it. But the stone archer towers will last a lot better. And I want to imagine that they'll deal more damage, wouldn't it? This one requires 3. This one requires 5 with the weapons and more people. Yeah, so I would imagine it would. Now, the archer towers are a bit interesting. They have an area of effect, and you can't overlap them. But I feel like we can put them in really nice places so we have decent coverage. I think if I want to be like beauty building, I would put it here. But if I want to be more effective, I would put it here. So I guess I'm going to have to do that. I'll put that one there. I can't put the tower right where I have the wall right now, which is not that big of a deal. I can fix it. But more than likely, this is going to be the next spot. And then this over here will be the next spot.
Signs of public unrest.
Unless I can put one here, which I don't think that's going to happen. Put that one here. And this one further down, like right here. And what I was saying with regards to the concrete is there is this lovely island right over here that has 2 slots available to get some more limestone out of the ground. Thing is, there's not a lot of plebeians here, if at all. So I want to try to upgrade a little bit of them, as well as get some more of the Libertas workforce here too. Another block right there should be fantastic. I don't believe that they're close enough. No, let's give them their lovely market, and then we'll build out in this direction. That way we can get these 2 to have limestone quarries.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yep, appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Very, very much. I will fix it. Have them here. And then, seeing as how we already built up over on this side, I'm going to just fix up the road right around it. And then place the homes something like this, just so we can have as much of the space taken up. See, like, I would put that there if it was right up against the road, but it's not, so I'm not going to bother. Get those 2, and they're here. Minus on 13. Yeah. Let me see about doing this, perhaps. Well, this is another beach end, and I think I can go ahead and do something like this. No, I want something like this and like this. Great. Okay. Yeah, I have to be careful with those roads sometimes. They'll either be, like, really good or they'll make 0 sense. And in that particular situation, it was going to make 0 sense. I'm not going to build it. Give me my tavern, too, while you're at it. Okay, there we go. What's this? Festival can be hosted. Oliveira, +1 income. Oh, that's nice. How much? 5,000! Okay. Whatever. It's going to give me money. It is what it is. I need that Pentaconter to bring over the mackerels that I completely, totally, tactically forgot, as well as get all this cement out of there, or the limestone, excuse me, out of the ground and send it over to Imperialis so I can just get a whole bunch of really, really good concrete made. How far does this go? I need a warehouse around here, don't I? I may have goofed. Okay, well, if that's the case, I need to move these guys over to, like, here. It's also late, and I need to have some coffee, so my brain is probably not going to work at a decent level, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. How are we doing with our production here? So, fish is okay-ish. No pun intended. All right, I'm moving on. Okay, the hat's okay-ish. Yeah, hold on. I'll build one of each just to make sure we have a little bit of everything going on. Back here, we'll get a little bit of research points if we put this thing down. So go ahead and put that there. And then the hats, well, you can move right here, even though you were cool where you were, but I need this more if it'll work. Are we maxed out on this? 83. Ugh. I have to get rid of like a section of the road in order for this to work. And that can be it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to lose that house in a second. Or not. No, 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 no. We're not. There's that little piece there. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Wonderful. So when we bring the concrete over, we'll be able to maximize the amount of limestone cement that we actually have out here. So let's go ahead and get another one of these civilian ships built up as quickly as possible and get that route started. And we should be providing the wine to them now. I do believe it is working. Yep, we're providing that to them. The money's gone up a little bit. I do like the fact that we're not making thousands and thousands and thousands in this game. That might just be me. Again, I'm weird when it comes to certain gameplay mechanics. There's also another one we have to start making, specifically like the togas for sure. Get 2 pop and 3 prestige. But I also do want to start working on the writing tablets. And that's what I'm importing from Zara right now. We're maxed out on it, so I definitely want to start working on this along with the honeycombs. So we get +2 income and +3 knowledge. Let's find a good spot to put this now. Up here is by far the best, so we're probably going to have to move this home out, and I'm okay with that. Where are we going to put you? That's not a good spot. Can't really fit them there. I'm going to move you over to, like, this spot right here. I have to change their building skins. And we're going to snag this one and put you right here. Oh, nice. That brought the island happiness down from out of the 1,000 over. Okay. We're a little bit better. A little bit better. Oh, this is a gateway. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. I need to get this thing built up anyway. In fact, it looks nice. Hold on. Hold on. I'll make it look better. Give me a second. Let's have this road go through here. If anything, I might just have like one gateway go through the center there. Get rid of that little piece. And then put down the tabulus over here because it's a pretty decent coverage zone. And I think it'll work out just fine. And I think we're good enough to have the glass blower. Now, the glass blower is going to increase the fire safety problems, but on the flip side, we gain 2 prestige. Just because it is the way that it is, I'm going to put it down. Oh, hell. Okay, hold on. I didn't know that they were having problems here. Yep, they're all in the streets. Can these riots, like, stop? Y'all can't be, like, this unhappy all the time. It is a privilege to live here in Imperianopolis, let me tell you, okay? You could be living in Albion where it's raining 24/7. Do you want that? If you want that, be my guest. They have plenty of settlements. They'll be glad to take you. Okay, put that there. We'll need to upgrade a little bit.
Are you aware we have no warehouse?
Oh. Oh, yeah, that indeed is a problem, isn't it? Oh, chap. Well, if I extend... Hold on. This is not really that big of a problem, because if I just do this, we'll be able to make it to that warehouse, probably. Maybe. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. The road is here. If I move these 2 homes this direction and put the road there, it should make it. Okay, okay. Hold the phone 1 second. Grab that. Move this here and this here. And then fix up the road here. Now you should. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Excellent. Wonderful, even. And now we're getting the goods for the tabulus, so we'll be able to start working on that as well. And we need to also start producing the garum over here. And we have the mackerel in abundance over at the other islands, so that will indeed help us. Just need to be careful about the finances. What I'm going to do is I've purchased enough weapons from her and armor. Let's see, where's the armor at? There it is. Maxed out, so we have enough to field a couple legions. And I'm pretty sure I'm good on this for now as well. I don't want to be importing a ton of stuff that I don't need. Don't need to... Well, that's selling it. Yeah, sell that off as much as we can. Trying to see what else we have here that we are purchasing. I think we're good. We have the tiles coming in with the hats and the tunics, which is okay. Fish is still fine. Not a big deal on the rest. Okay. So right now, we have a shortage of workforce, 135 of our plebeians, which is quite a bit. I want to upgrade them into the next set. Okay. Obviously change their skins. We have to do that now. Wonderful. And I did promise you guys I'm going to do a little walk through Imperianopolis from the start and go down all the main streets and whatnot.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Excellent. Perfect. Pretoria. Oh, I love the name. Okay. So from right over here, we are going to need to bring in as much of this limestone as possible. And I need the mackerels all the way down over here into Imperianopolis as quickly as possible. Thank you. Wonderful. That way we can massively expand on the whole cement works or concrete mixer. Is that what these guys are? No. Where do I have my concrete anyway? Oh, I set them up over here. I think it's probably for the best if I move them out in this direction.
Flows and you dictate its path.
I do.
It is clever and essential.
Thanks.
We share an interest.
Oh, really? We do. She's looking at me. I'm taken, by the way. But she was nice enough to form a trade agreement with us, so I guess I could have her over at Villa Rantia for like a spot of tea or something like that. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that. How many more people do you need for this? You need 11, so I'd like to at least try to get 2 more. And I know this spot's kind of looking 1800-ish, but I will fix it in time. Ideally, I just want to move all of like the construction-based stuff, the materials, all those off of Imperianopolis, and then I was thinking about something rather ambitious. Having a second wall, like, you know, it sounds really weird, but I'm thinking about like this one being like the central wall and whatnot, and then having an exterior one, given the fact that apparently the Emperor is ridiculously powerful. Now I know this, and I have a the ambitious mode's kicking in. I want to fight him off. Oh, I never even changed these building skins. Oops. I do that. Our settlements definitely look the best. And I do want to talk about Concordia's islands really quick. So let me just change these guys up, and I will
dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bow.
Go ahead and do that. Okay, so my lords, gather here. I shall wait for you all to assemble because we need to talk about the plan. And I have a very sinister grin on my face right now. So, as I mentioned earlier, I did not necessarily intend for us having to go to war relatively this fast, at least I should say it that way, but we're going to have to, because the islands that she has are pretty damn decent. Excuse me 1 second when we get some more research going. I need to, what's this one, shrine permits, some permits. You know what, get to work on this and then go back to that one. Okay, now back to the plan. So she has a lot of goods on her islands that we need. Not necessarily on Blestium, but definitely on Eternum. Eternum has iron that I do not have. It has oysters that I do not have. On Blestium, it has gold that I do not have. So, here's what we are going to do with this particular situation. If you want to put both of these islands together, in importance, this island definitely is far more important strategically. Now, if we were to look at it, there's only 2 spots that I can land troops in, and I definitely have to land troops here in order for this to, in any which way, shape, or form, work. We can either go through the main section over here, the main entrance, which is the closest to her villa, or, if you notice back here, it is very, very, very ill defended. So there's only 1 tower. This tower, if I land the troops over here, only this one's going to be the main problem. And it has to be like right here in this corner, so I dodge this one. Essentially, we can stack our troops here, take out this tower, then take out this one from afar, and I'm pretty sure that the augurs outrange them. in order for us to get through the town and start bombarding the villa from afar to take out Eternum. Then, when Eternum is ours, we are immediately going to be devoting ourselves to Mars here and start working on extracting as much iron from these mines as we possibly can. There's only 2 mine spots, I believe. Yeah, that one and that one. I don't see anything on this side and nothing down there. Yeah. So this is going to be a castrum for us. Castrum Eternum, pretty much. And this is where we're going to be having our foundries. This is where we're going to be having our armor smiths, pretty much anything military related, probably a whole bunch of like horse breeders for artillery. Everything is going to be done on this island, so it's going to have to be very, very, very well defended. And I have some plans for it given the geography, which will indeed work. Following that, going to Blestium, which I'm not sure at this point whether the Emperor will get involved or not. We'll have to see. But if you look over here in the front, she has 1 tower right over here. And she does have a force that's capable of fighting off what we can dish towards her. Her villa's right over here with another archery tower right in this spot and 1 in the far back here. We can avoid this one. We don't need to fight that one. We need to fight this one, and we need to fight this one. I'm throwing another bit over here. She has 2 auxiliary units right in the center of Blestium. However, if you look all the way out here, and I saw this just very randomly, this is where her barracks is. So she has a grand total of 4 auxiliary troops and 2 archers. That is it, plus her, I would imagine, villa garrison. So there's a lot of planning that's going to be going into Blestium. What we would more than likely do with this island is something similar to what we've been doing on Imperianopolis, except we'll more than likely devote it to Ceres and just utilize it for a whole bunch of farms and farm fields. That way we can relieve the pressure again on Imperianopolis to upgrade a little bit more towards the Equites, which are just at +4, and then following on with that one to continue the construction of additional buildings that follows, right? Really important. Along with probably getting a whole bunch of these goods off of here, like tiles and the piggies and the sheepies and, you know, all the useless things that may or may not be needed over here. Just room for more expansion opportunities. So that is the plan militarily. And in order to do that, we need to have money. So thankfully, we're making a decent chunk right now. I want to see, now we have to worry about the Garum, which I'm not certain if the mackerels come in yet. Is that the ship bringing it? Perfect. And we're bringing in 39 limestone with that too. So Garum works are going to go all the way back here. I am not dealing with the health-related issue. I'm making enough money. I'm okay. This is unhappiness. So 2 of those should be just fine right over here next to Custodia, which I think... Let me see if these stack. Oh my god, they do. Why did I never see that before? So you would stack there. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the hell of it. Should I have a Custodia right over here near my villa? If I have a problem with my villa, that's really bad. I'm being real with you, Chief. That would be really bad. How much do we have here? 63 fields. We're kind of stuck with that one. But this one, have the well there. I want to put one here, though. So, get rid of, like... Can I... Will it let me do this? Get rid of that. And then you can maximize your efficiency there. And you can also be like here. Just get a whole row. Whatever. Is that little piece of the road bothering me? Yes, it is. Are you still connected? Oh, yeah, you are. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, get this watchtower back. I wonder if I can fix this now. There we go. Easy peasy. And more homes that actually do need the cool skin. You want to cooperate with me? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, 73 plebeians. What happened to our Libertas workforce? What happened here? Oh, we got a whole bunch of them upgraded, I think. We need to build up in this direction. So this is the next spot we're going. And I'm letting the concrete just kind of build up. So let's work on getting this next section of Imperianopolis built up. Make it look really cool. as we have been doing. Okay, why are we not cooperating? Okay, there we go. Get over to about here and over into here. Perfect. And I think the road should probably go like this. And let's pre-plan where we want the aqueduct cistern to be. Probably where we have this warehouse, truth be told, because that's like right in the middle. And the forum is fine. I could potentially bring the bats down, but that's also not a bad spot for it to be in. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it to be in. We are going to definitely need to have another sanctuary and grammaticus. Grammaticus for sure, because these guys will definitely give us more research points. So let's go ahead and build that up. What is this road? Hello? What are you doing? There we go. So Grammaticus, followed by making sure that we have our market, which is probably going to be like right here. I can live with that. We'll leave that spot open for beautifications and stuff like that. How far can we go with this road? Let's.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Cool. That's literally what I just said earlier. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna, you know, expand our aqueducts. We're gonna make our settlement like really idiot-proof. I mean, not necessarily I'm the one that's leading it, but that's besides the point. If you comment about that, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, that's a good spot right there. I want to get like a... Okay, we're getting unhappy again. Give them happiness needs. We're gonna need our tavern. I'll bring it down, I hope. We put like a house in here. We can put one. I'm okay with that. We don't want to just be a little bit different from side to side, you know? Put 2 rows like that. Low-key looks cool. Connect up to there. You can connect up to here.
The city is unhealthy. Ideal conditions for plague.
Swear to God, I will yeet him off a cliff if he continues. I'm just being real. Okay, the aqueduct cistern. Well, I do think that we're going to need a bath here now. If that's the case, we should definitely have one. And it will be built on this side. Yeah, for sure. That's going to take a lot of area from us, but it's necessary. So if we want the aqueduct cistern, we're going to have to bring it right to about here. Let's go ahead and do just that. I'll build it right next to it so it doesn't complain that I'm too far away. Where's the planning mode? There we go. Planning mode for you. Let's see if we can make this work. In fact, it looks nice going up alongside that curved road as such. Construction area blocked. Dude, heck. What you mean, game? Let me take it from this side then. Because if it's not going to work out well, then I can try something else. Let's bring it from here. Nope. Bring it from here. Straight on. Okay. And then bring it... Construction area blocked. It's that road for some reason. Give me a second. I can get rid of that one. Because at least the villa's attached to the other side. And more than likely, we can just build the road underneath it. Yeah, there we go. Something was happening with that road that I'm not entirely understanding why, but it is what it is. There we go. Okay. Aqueduct's set up. You know what? Just go and build the sucker. I get baited with this every time, man. Okay, are we at risk of a great fire still? We build it all up? I think so. I don't see any blueprints with it, and it seems to be working. But just in case, you know, the occasional poop shack around here is definitely going to help out. It's going to bring it down just a little bit more. Deal with the public unrest. You know what? This guy can go away. Reduce that down. And a medicus over in here is going to be a great idea. So we'll put you right about here. And we'll extend the road straight on to about here and then connect up there. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that road. Bring it. That's all I have to say. Okay, we're at a flat 500 and a minus 431. Let's go.
A decision, your judiciousness.
The heck is this? The scholars of Imperialis organize a philosophical debate. Ben Balian advises you to endorse one of the schools of thought, then hold a banquet for those scholars in order to influence your citizens. Who do we endorse? Okay, so this one would be plus 200 happiness, plus 200 knowledge, minus 100 belief. This one's plus 100. Well, do we even have the money for this? We don't even have enough money for this. Well, I hate to say this, but it's a waste of time right now. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Don't have the money. And eventually this being here will help as well, I think. This is definitely the priority, though. I wish the bathhouse would have provided, like, some form of happiness. That one, or, like, hell, even the forum. I want to imagine that the forum would have been, in some way, shape, or form, a happiness requirement. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's functioning well, so I'm cool with it. Okay, let's build a couple more homes over here. No, whoa, 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 bad, bad. And all this, when I was saying, like, I was planning on just holding out a whole bunch of concrete in order to build more of the walled section, but apparently that plan is moot. I come up with these fantastic plans for episodes, and when I eventually start working on them, that's when it all goes to hell. Damn it. Will this game cooperate with me today? Just a little bit. I'm not asking for a miracle here. Heck, this is very densely populated. That's why we're having so many fire issues. We can't get a road through there? Oh, okay. Okay. I understand. We will move you. You can go there. And you can probably go here. Yep. So I have a nice little open section right there. What do we put, like, right in here? Well, I think I want to just put down, like, the watchtower for sure. What are we lacking? Okay, so island health. We have to take a look-see at the values a little bit. So the 1 pound fish is definitely a concern. Porridge is now fine. Tunics are going down a little bit. The hats also do need some TLC. Charcoal, we need to bring more in. The bread is now going down. We need some more of that. Garum, really? With 2 of those working, we still are not producing enough garum. That's crazy. Okay. So essentially what I'm saying is a little bit of everything is going to go a long way. Great. Heard. Another one of this. Going to reduce the happiness again, but it is what it is. I think
there are signs of public unrest.
Are we in any which way, shape, or form close to a custodian? I'm not as worried about fires as I am about, like, the riots that are happening now. And because that is the case, I'm going to tactically change this one out for this. There we go. In fact, we should just check to see where are we lacking coverage zones. Is this, like, maxed out? It is maxed out, and I think I have enough room to either get rid of some from this one or this one in order to extend its fields a little bit more. Okay, hold on. I think that's about the size of an office, right? It's at 173. Yeah, that's a perfect size right there. I do need total coverage now. This is getting a little out of hand. I'm going to get rid of this amount. That way I can fix this guy up a little bit. 181, 183, great. Okay, so coverage zone here. Perfect. Where's another spot? I'm just going to hover over this and see. I think once we have the roads paved, we should be okay here. These guys are okay. These ones should be fine. over back here, we're definitely going to have to build one. Yeah, guaranteed. And we're at +3 with it now, so you can go there. You can go here. I think, in fact, we can put you here and build a road to you, so you're still going to be viable. And build this right smack dab in the middle. Great.
Even if I only buys a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
Cool. Can I have a carrot too? I should love carrots. Okay, put that there. And then another one. I think we should have a city watch kind of close to the forum. You never know what crazy stuff happens in here, right? Right. Okay, 856. Continuing on. Oh, okay. This is a big spot. All right. Okay. Well, if I move the Medicus out, which is preferable, I would be able to deal with the island health relatively easy enough. This needs to move. Probably like somewhere out here. And this needs to go right here in the center. Yeah, great. Okay, looking at these spots, they're okay. Those should be fine. This area needs some coverage. Gonna move this, put it there. There we go. Pretty good. Coverage zone with them +3, thank you. And we are almost out of money. What did you just bring in? Oh, some of those? Okay, that's fine. Making the money now, so it's okay. And we need some more fish. 1, 2, and I... Whoa, 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 whoa. Why you do that? You can do that? No way. Okay, that's kind of sick. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's a good spot. Do I have access to keys yet? I don't think so. We're researching the blind faith, right? Okay. So we're kind of cut off on progressing on certain elements of the tech tree due to the fact that we cannot colonize and do anything in Albion, which is insane. What do you need to do this? Construct 5 aqueducts in Latium, produce 9,000 knowledge. Where we're at 3,798. That's not happening. Store 150 tons of charcoal in Latium to generate. Okay, that which would allow for. Aha, there it is. Have greater need for aquatic roadways and our larger harbor. Jeez. That's when you can tell it's late. What about this one? Harbor Grand Mastery, increase offshore building range. Ooh, wait. Hold the phone. Hold everything. Does that mean that these two sides can connect? Is that remotely possible? Can we? Okay, at least it... Oh my god, it's a lot better. Oh wait, I didn't check over down here, did I? I did check over here. What about these guys? We definitely do need military police. So yeah, put that there. These guys do not have one, and you're going to now. 537? Yeah, that's as good as we can get it for now. All of them are still in the red, but that's being part of our difficulty mode. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Why, olive oil has all manner of uses.
It does, yeah. It really does. I just wish I could.
Fire has started in your city.
No way. Okay. I need 750 for this? Okay, that's totally fine. That's at 82, 84. Put it here then. And be in the red again. For like a hot second, but at least we're making a good load of money, so I'm really happy about that. Trade routes have a minor issue. I want to imagine it's just the stuff that we've loaded in here. So, about marble. Who's going to buy marble blocks at a decent amount? I think I'd like to start selling some of it off. Let's go ahead and do just that. Let's sell off as much as we can, and we'll keep a minimum stock of around 15. I think that should be totally justifiable and or fine. What are we missing out here?
To keep the fire from dying away.
And guess what? Because you don't, I don't even want to have these here anymore. I really don't. I'll just bring in the tiles via another route. Put that here. I don't think we need these guys as much, but we'll put them down anyway. So the next step is to really build up the bathhouse, which is going to impact so much of this. Good lord. And this one would do the same, kind of, sort of, but we're building up in this direction, so it'll work. Trying little by little to fix up all these spots, which is really ideal.
Oh, I can't wear a toga.
No.
You've missed the sight of me bony knees.
Okay, get them all nice and pretty.
What happens in Taverna stays in Taverna.
You're right, my guy, it does. Wait, you guys weren't supposed to hear that. Moving on. Now, is it possible for us to blueprint over a blueprint? Charcoal is low. Okay, well, we don't really have a lot of spots that this can work in, because I only have the one working at any given time. I guess we'll have to kind of bite the bullet here. This is going to increase the amount of fires that might happen in this particular spot, but we do need charcoal. That's working at 90%, so it's not fantastic, but I think it's better. Yeah, it definitely would solve the problems. Okay, tunics is going down. Hemp, we still have enough. We're going to need some spinners over in this lovely spot right over here. We have enough room if we move this watchtower, which I'm okay with doing. We have plenty of room over in this little spot. We can move you there. And we'll put the spinner right here in the center, which is going to look okay. I mean, we're going to get +1 denarii from everyone in here and the research points, which is what I value quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. And now that we've opened up this spot...
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Yeah, okay, but where? They're at 500. No, no, no. Nothing is happening. Nothing bad is happening. Look, it's no longer red. Health, on the other hand, is definitely a problem.
There's a mine at the end of the tunnel.
This side is okay. We'll probably need a medicus over here, though. How many do we have? We have 89 Libertus. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these two. Just up and get rid of them. In favor of the medicus. Yeah, that'll help us out a little bit more. Definitely up here. We need to have some coverage. And just like that, we're out of money again. I'm gonna go and sell this, maybe. Oh, that's all the goods that were from that ship that we lost. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how the AI is making so much money. Well, I mean, the long answer is they have so many means to make money, and I don't. Oh, I can only put one of each in there? Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. Happiness is good. It's going back down. So in the grand scheme of things, I believe we are gonna have 3 legions, or 3 cohorts, and 2 archers and 2 onagers. It should definitely be able to take out both of her places. I want to imagine that a Roman legion cohort is going to beat out an auxiliary unit, especially if we can separate them. Oh, she's building. Oh, she's building up. Damn. I mean, they're ready to go. So maybe landing on this side's not a great idea. If we hunker down, it should be fine, though. Okay.
Fire has started in your city.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Well, problem. I don't have any timber over here, so that's no good. Are you taking the timber?
Waiting.
Put it back. Imperialis can last without 1 round of timber for once.
What could you possibly require?
Okay, now the vintners, if I can get another one going, it would be really ideal. How come you're not getting... Oh, you're already grabbing it. Reason for that being is they'll give me more money as well as prestige, which is a really excellent set. They're not going to give me a lot of money over there, but they will give me money if they're like right in the town over here, or that like this section. Unless I don't want to prioritize that per se, and like maybe put it here. Yeah, I think I want to just put it somewhere like in the middle. 'Cause this is a very densely populated area. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You're gonna move here. You're gonna move here. And yep. Great. And the second one of you. How many people do we need in this? 20? Okay. Where's some more? Oh, these are all. Oh, whoops. Didn't even see them. We'll wait for those to upgrade. You can also go up one.
I am a sporting man.
Oh yes, the togas. Totally forgot about these. I do have flax
May the
farms.
springs and brooks babble over my people. Relieve the drought of the psyche.
Yeah. Wait. If she puts troops on those ships that she has, right? We sink them. We should be able to kill her off. Yeah. Okay. Big brain play. That's what we're gonna try to bait her into doing. Will this fit here? Damn it. Have to get like rid of one bit of the road or move 2 of the homes, which in this particular situation I'll move 2 of the homes. One here, and then one can fit like right in there. It's a really pretty building. I love it. I think it's really nice. We don't have enough for it yet, so put it in planning mode. That there. The real plan should be to get this thing as quickly as possible, so we really alleviate the problems with the health and the fire safety, so bring all that down in one fell swoop.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you. We all know. We're all here. We all experience this every day with me. Okay, let's get them up to the Equites, please, so I can change their skins. Change the building skin there.
You can hear the debates at the Grammaticus from streets away.
It's not a street away. It's literally right there. It's right next door. It's not immersive. There we go. Now it's immersive. Okay, another one of this coming up. Excellent. You get a road through here? Or do we want
Your
beautification?
people are ailing.
Love of God, where? It's the once. Please tell me I have a medicus close by.
Season, when pustules like peonies bloom.
Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna.
A city is unhealthy. Ideal conditions for plague.
You know what, my guy? I love you and all, but you're unhealthy. Because you're stressing me out. Oh, I heard that dude yak it up. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna get to this one almost. I didn't want to use some concrete at all, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, now we'll make it. Great. Okay, I'm getting the money now, so I'd like to try and build up one of these stone archer towers so we can take a better look-see at it. Nice. In fact, it looks pretty sick right where it is. And how much damage do they do? Okay, so active effects, attack speed is 10%, but that's just from our tech. Okay. But it's a good defensive building, so just as a test, it definitely is better than the other one, right? Has to be. Not wasting funds for nothing. Just gonna go and build this randomly. Just want to see. Okay, you. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely better. Okay, let's get a couple more homes over in this spot. They're gonna need their services as well, so we'll provide that in a moment. We're getting close to the aqueduct again. I'm not sure if it'll let me go through it. That's what the problem was. Okay, so we'll have the road go in through here and connect up with the villa. Nice! Blind faith was discovered, which means we can upgrade a bunch more of these guys into the equites because now we have 126 plebeians. Nice, nice, nice. What are we working on next? Water consumption. Excellent for the water conservation. Love to see it. Fire safety area effect. Oh, Lord. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. What's this one? Take out large loans? We don't even need loans. Area of effect, health? Yeah. I need all of this. What's this? Marble roads? No way. What's this one? Oh, those are discounted. I had no idea that there were marble roads, dude. Oh my god. Hell yeah. What's this one? Response time? Don't care. A range of theaters? Okay, whatever. Really? So that's a belief? Ooh, okay. We like those, and those are the big boy ships. Nice. Okay, what's this one? Another brick in the wall. Hit points? Okay, that's pretty good. Tower continuity? Wait. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure about chariots. I may or may not ever use those. Not unless I want to go like full on, I don't know, role play at some point, but we'll see. Okay, upgrade them. Why can't we upgrade you two? I specifically told you to upgrade. Thank you. Upgrade them. Change out their skins. Oh, because these ones are...
Dean and I, we're both very small fish.
It's difficult to tell sometimes whether they're plebeians or if they're the Libertas class. You guys are plebeians, right? You're Libertas. Okay, you're far away, so I mean, like, I can downgrade them and I'll be okay with it. And we should have some like plebeians somewhere in like this region, I think. These guys are for sure. I haven't really been messing around with them too much, so I think that's fine. Okay, change that up. I want to move these off. Where can I put them? If anything, Oliveira is probably the place to put them. And that ship that's bringing over the cement or limestone, I can't call it freaking cement, dude. The limestone plus the mackerels can probably bring in a decent amount of the sheepies too, right? Yeah, we're gonna do just that. We're gonna get this going. There's also the apiary here, which more than likely will need a little bit of TLC in a moment. So I'll bet this one right here. And I want 4 at least, I think. That way I can ensure the ones that I get rid of on Imperianopolis will not be impacted too much. Okay, so those are the 4. Where is that trade route? There it is. Okay, I need you to bring in some sheepies. And a minimum stock over here is going to be 5. Thank you. So that would allow me to go over here and tactically get rid of these ones, which are very close. Even though, where are they? Even though sheep don't really do much, we're still, like, paying for it and workforce allocation. 2 things that I really need to minimize on so many different levels. Okay, these are providing unhappiness and fire risk, so here's what we're going to do. We're gonna yoink and put you here, and then yoink and do the same, because this is where we already have them, so might as well. Whoa. Did you seriously? Oh my god. Okay, no, it's not a big deal. I'm okay. I'm fine. Totally great. It's not gonna stack, so it doesn't matter. We can get rid of you. Happiness is again minus 499, so it's still a little bit better than before. Let's give them the market over here. Have their market spot be like right there. And then a tavern would help them. But I'm thinking another forum would probably be beneficial over there. But, I mean, the spot that we have the forum already is ridiculously beastly. I don't even feel like I need to have a second one on Imperianopolis. Not unless I start getting rid of these lavender fields, which I really, really, really don't want to do. I don't think I'll need to, but we'll see. We'll see in time. As the settlement grows and expands and adapts, that's when we figure it out. Making good money. Very, very good money. I think what I want to do now is legitimately put in a request for a legion. Is that what they call it? They're legionaries, but we're considering them to be a cohort. So they are a cohort. I want to see them out here, and then I'll put them in encamp stance, because this is saving us on our maintenance with them just a little bit. Is there a way to reduce maintenance costs on our soldiers? There must be a way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, stop it. What's this? Healing when encamped. Okay. There's a tower ballista. Okay. Okay. Garrison archers. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me go down here. Ah, there we go. Maintenance costs when encamped, minus 30%. That's really, really good. What's this one? Wooden wall discount. We always like those. Praetorian cav. Multitask menders. Those are going mostly into the ship-related items. What's this one? Featherweight frames. That's nice. Camping. Okay. Effective. Oh! Campaigning. Okay, interesting there. So, happiness of a fairy of effect. Fire safety and prestige. I like that a lot. Sucks that's all the way at the bottom, though. Sturdy construction, hit points, and then discounts. Yeah, so we are just working down this because we legitimately cannot even worry about any of the Albion techs, unfortunately. But this is going to take us how long to get out? 6 minutes, so we should be able to see our first cohort.
Time to decide.
Really? Well,
Alia iacta.
I'll be ready for you this time, because I have 3 ships now that'll be able to shoot at you.
We stand, waiting.
Provided you don't bring in something like ridiculously massive. That's entirely up for debate, but... Or maybe I can get another one for the time being. Hey, you. You got something I can... No, those aren't even good ships. That's Eternum. That's not the... That's the place I want to get later. What's this?
The sea soaks up every kind of blue.
How are you going to be price gouging on a Pentacontiver? Come on. I think we can manage it. I think we can manage it. He just brought out 3 ships last time, and I have 3 ships this time, all concentrated, plus harbor defenses, so I should be able to deal with them very quickly. Swap my cohort out here. And I have 62 of the concrete, so I do want to build a little bit more of the walled section if I have the funds to do so. That is the aqueduct. There we go. Let's go to here. And then go straight on. A little bit over there. I want to build a little bit on this side, too. Just see if we can, you know. Okay, this side is going to be a little bit different. I want to put it, like, right up against that wall, like what I did, or the tower, like what I did over there. If it's even possible. Let's see. Okay. Wall, please. Yeah, I can. Easy. Why are we... Oh, because I don't even have enough. Okay, well that's that. It is looking nice, though. Very nice with the tower already. If I can just build out those ones, it would be fantastic. Am I even selling the marble blocks anymore? I think I'm just selling off the uncut marble. Or no one's buying it. Selling price is 41. Minimum stock 15. Yeah, no one's coming over here to buy my marble. What the hell? Is this his little fleet that's coming? Oh. Yeah. That indeed is a flagship, if I've ever seen one. What is he, Saruman? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, he fits the bill. That's for damn sure. Where's my cohort? Get my cohort out here. That's what I'm mainly worrying about. It's going to take 3 minutes for that. So I guess that's the first thing we will see in the next episode. But please let me know, guys, if you would like me to start up an independent Albion playthrough, at least start from there, and I will 100% do it. And then don't worry, I do have their okay to continue putting out videos for Anno 117, so I'm very, very happy and appreciative, thankful for that. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.